Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Franco with Trading Futures Live here. In today's video, I will review my trades from today. Let's jump right into it. Alright, here's my H1 today, June 22nd. And I took one losing trade, one break even, and one winner. So the break even was my first trade in that order, right? So my first trade was a short. I need to keep working harder and change my bias, because my analysis in the morning was, all right, it's all about the dollar. The dollar is dropping, so I rather being long while the dollar is dropping, because the context today was driven by the dollar, and I happened to miss one trade in the morning, a long at 11,484, and then I saw the opportunity to short, and I'll tell you what my mistake was in this trade. Okay, so let's I found this area. I see, and this is my entry, by the way, a limit order, right? I see the ADQD is not totally incoherent. It was going up certainly, but I'm allowed to take counter trend trades like that. Now the tick chart was making a lower high, and that was a good entry, right? Now my mistake was in this one. So this trade moved like 1.5 to 1. I moved my stop break even. My mistake was this one, right? So that's my first trade, break even. My mistake was that I did retake the same area, right? So 2 points that I need to highlight here. Number one, it made a new high inside the zone, but never broke like 50%, right? I wanted like a deeper price action inside the zone, right? And I immediately reactivated the order because of this, right? So I see here the tick chart going low, this recent pivot created, but guess what? The next candle not only went up, it gapped up, right? And I was in the live stream saying, all right, I'm gonna be even more aggressive in this trade, because I know the trend is going higher, and I don't want to get caught up. Like, long story short, like a few seconds, I'm here like plus less than 1, right? But let's say 0.7 R, and I wanted to move the stop, but it was so aggressive. And then after that, like, I got stopped out, right? So my lesson today is, all right, here the ADQD is saying go up, right? Please take a long, right? So all right, you took a short counter trend. That's not bad. The tick chart was good. It closed below the prior pivot. So all right, in that sense, I was allowed, right? But on the retake of the same area, it was not necessary. But I make mistakes, and I'm trying to learn from them, right? Later, I had this other trade that I had the order in limit too. I always give a little bit of breathing room from the area, because it's very hard to be 100% precise with this thing. I almost get stopped out right there, but luckily I didn't get stopped out, and I went for a 3-to-1, and I got my 3-to-1 right there. Again, if we go look to internals, it was creating a low. Then here it was not creating a new high, so I got in. Here on the tick chart as well, lower highs and lower lows prior my fill. So it was a buy the book trade, right? So today I am +2, right? But for the week I am +1, because I had a one loser yesterday, one loser today. And overall during the week, I'm not doing very bad. I've had 7 trades, 4 of them break even. 2 losers, 1 winner. And for the month, my numbers are quite consistent, even though my expectancy went down because I took 2 losers in a row. I do want to take this number to around 300. That's my goal. But I think I am doing fairly well this month. All right, with that, I please ask you to like, subscribe, and share. And I'm going to pass it over to George, where he's going to review his on trade today. Thank you. See you tomorrow.
Hey everyone, welcome back. This is my daily recap for Wednesday, June 22nd, 2022. I had 1 winner today. You'll see here on the calendar it is green for today. It's my only trade so far this week. Obviously, Monday was a holiday. Yesterday, I didn't get into anything. I didn't take a trade yesterday. And so right now on the week, I have 1 winner. It was a 2R trade. I wanted to show you guys real quick my monthly. My monthly is actually terrible. I have a 33% win rate, basically down 1R. So this is my break-even scenario. I essentially go for 2-to-1 trades, and with a 33% win rate, that's a break-even scenario. So my win rate, my hit rate on my trades is really what I need to work on, taking better trades and getting into better trades, right? My win-loss, my risk-to-reward ratio of 2-to-1 is intact, but I need to get this up above 40, really ideally around 50% win rate, which means I have a bit of a way to go on the month, but I still have about 7 or 8 trading days left this month to make this a good month. The other good thing is, right, is I haven't taken that many losers, right? I do have 8 losses, but 8 losses in a month isn't terrible. I haven't gotten out of control. I haven't done anything stupid, and I haven't blown any account. So with that, let's go ahead and get into the trade that I took today. If we looked at the pre-market, so market opened up down here inside of this green candle. This is the 30-minute chart. I had this line drawn out as my pre-market resistance, and then I had the overnight low down here as my pre-market support. And as I drew out, if I break out above, get a pullback, and it's confirmed by the internals, I was going to try and get long. If we broke out, started to show signs of weakness confirmed by the internals, I would get short. And lo and behold, I got long. Let's go ahead and take a look at this on a 2-minute chart. The market opened right here just before the market. It broke the high. It broke the over that my pre-market resistance level there. Closed right below it, but at the open pulled back slightly and then took off. It went sideways for a little bit before breaking out again, and I had a limit order after it broke out here with this 2-minute candle. I had a limit order down here, a buy limit, because I wanted my stop to be below all of this. So I put my buy limit at 37.35 while price was in this green candle actually. And then I also had a buy stop above here. So whichever one got triggered in first, I would cancel the order. Price pulled back, filled me in with a limit order right here, a pretty damn good entry. I took T1 in the very next candle, T2 in the next candle after that. So real quick, we got to run up. And when I got to T2, I was able to bring my stop up to break even. And then I rode the rest of this out. But you'll see I had 2 contracts left after I hit T2. And I mentioned in the live that with the 2 contracts left and my final target was up here, this overnight, or this was yesterday's high up here. But with this zone up here and still quite a bit to run, 10:30 hit, or sorry, 10 a.m. hit, and I didn't want to risk both contracts that I had left. So I scaled out one of the two contracts there before finally turned around and ran up and hit my final contract. It did run up higher after that. So I maybe could have squeezed a little bit more out of this trade, but all in all, I'm very happy with the trade. I didn't take any heat. I mean, it came back, filled me in. That was all confirmed by the internals. If we go and take a look real quick at the internals, at that time, let me go ahead and clean this up for you guys a little bit. Take a look at the internals at I got in basically on this pullback right here at 950. My trade, I got into my trade at, I'll tell you guys right now, 951. So at 950, this little pullback stayed with the trend and shot up. And the tick chart, so the advanced decline was trending up in my favor, and then the tick chart at 950 was here, and so I got in on this spike down. Let me move this over for you guys a little bit. So this was the spike down at 950. I was concerned because this was obviously a red candle when I got filled in. I did not want it to make a new low. I didn't want it to break here, but it pulled back, filled me in, and then shot right up from there. And you would say, well, the tick chart was sitting below the zero line this whole time, so I should not have been long. But it continued to make higher highs. So it created a high, a higher high, another higher high, and finally this higher high, which was the breakout signal that I needed on the price action of the chart to get in. That higher high on the tick chart was this higher high right here that broke out here and gave me the signal to get into the trade. So when this new candle broke above on the new 15-minute, this is the candle closed at 946. That's when I put my limit order, break above that, or a pullback to this area with this here as my support for it. That was my trade. And so didn't take any heat. It was a good trade, 100% today, 100% for the week, 2-hour trade. Can't complain about it. And we will catch you guys again tomorrow. Remember, we're live every day at 9:20, and we started doing pre-market analysis at 9 a.m. every day as well. So we'll catch you guys tomorrow.